What's going on, y'all? It's your boy named Matthews back again with another video. And today I told you guys we was gonna take it back to get back to the shaving and the beard videos. So today's that day. We ain't gonna do nothing new, but if you are new to the channel, this is gonna be new to you. Check this out. What I'm gonna do today is actually shave my head with this double-edged safety razor, and I'm also gonna go ahead and line my beard up using a straight razor. First thing you want to do is take your razor apart depending on the type you have. I have a 3-piece razor here. Other kinds are like butterfly razors. Then I'm going to go ahead and get my blade here. This is a Personna blade, and I'm so glad that you guys agree with me. Those of you who have tried the blades that I've recommended, these things cut like butter, man. I have tried multiple other blades and they are a little rough on the skin, but these Personna blades do the job just fine. Cut very smooth. So go ahead and hit the link in the description if you guys are not up on game on these blades. Alright, so when it comes to the creams and the gels and the ointments and stuff like that you can rub onto your head to get your head prepared to shave, I do switch that up sometimes. Today though, I'm going to be using the good old-fashioned Noxzema. Reason being is because lately I've been getting some bumps all over my face. Not really all over, but one right there, another right there, there's some over here, and like little micro ones in between my head, which gets kind of tricky because when you have a blade so close, scraping against your skin, if you have any types of bumps, you're going to end up cutting them open, your head's going to start bleeding. It doesn't really hurt, but still, if you can clear that up, why not? So I'm going to be using Noxzema, because this is actually for cleaning your skin. It's what it's made for. It's actually for cleaning your face and getting all the dirt out of your face and stuff like that. So I'm going to be using it today on my head in hopes of clearing up the bumps. And I'll get a good shave in while I'm at it. I've done this before. Works great. So we're just going to hit it with a part 2. Now that I have the Noxzema on my head, I can begin shaving. That's all you need. You do want to stretch the skin when possible. And stretching the skin just helps you get a closer shave in general. So that's the reason why you want to stretch the skin. And you don't want your skin to get all clumped up, if you guys get what I'm saying there, and actually cut yourself. If you guys have yet to try shaving your head with a safety razor, definitely give it a shot. I have seen a number of you buying as well as recommending other tools to shave. I wouldn't mind trying those, but I just having some trouble getting my hands on them. I'm actually trying to reach out to different companies that have tools and things like that I can showcase to you guys. But it's been more so companies that have beard balms, beard oils and creams and stuff like that. They got their website set up, and then when you go to the website to try to contact the company themselves, it says reach out to your local retail store, and the retail store is not about to partner with your boy. So that's where the difficulty is becoming with that. I have seen your guys' recommendations and asking me to try certain tools to shave my head due to you guys either just being afraid to try a safety razor or trying it and cutting yourself or so and just not getting the hang of it. I understand. I'm still working on it for y'all. A lot of you guys have asked certain questions about different things about bald heads and things like that, and what I would recommend, and would I try this or would I try that, and different things like that. I'm in the process of putting together some content for you guys to answer those questions, which is why I have not answered those questions directly in the comments. This is something you guys might run into as well. My razor is kind of clumped up here, so I'm going to go ahead and loosen it by just turning the handle and running it under some water. And it's that simple. Unclumps the razor and allows more hair to get in there, so I don't have to press so hard in order to cut the hair. That's something you guys might experience too. If you guys start cutting and say, it cut fine in the beginning and then it stopped working. Well, try unclogging your razor and go for it again. As you guys can see here, I'm re-wetting the back of my head because some of the cream did dry up. And you do not want to try to cut it when it's dry, because then you're going to scrape along. It's going to be going smooth. You might hit a little rough spot and then end up cutting yourself. And once you get the hang of it, guys, it doesn't take long at all to shave your head. I used to have to put some time aside really to shave my head, like the day before I go to work. Now it's gotten to the point where I don't even really have to wake up early or anything to shave my head. I shave my head in about 8-10 minutes or so. Just as I always do, I do like to hit my head with a second pass just to make it a little easier to get the little pieces I might have missed. It's a lot better than just scraping extra hard the first time trying to get it. So go ahead and just add a little bit more Noxzema and hit it with a second pass. Second time you do it, it will go even smoother since most of the hair is already gone. And there you have it. So my head is all rinsed off and everything. Completely done shaving my head. Normally you would want to always hit it with some type of aftershave. I will be doing that, but before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and clean up this beard. I'll be using the Andes Super Liners here. I actually had to take these apart the other day and zero gap them. It became to the point where I felt like it was not cutting very good at all. And that's not to blame these clippers, because it did the same exact thing on my my Wahl detailer. So if you guys want to know how to do that to make the blade closer to cut better, hit the card that pops up and you guys will learn how to do that. But I did go ahead and take this whole thing apart the other day, unscrewed it, cleaned it out, alcohol inside, got the loose hairs and stuff. And so it's pretty close, and I did a few tests too, and you know, on my hand to make sure it didn't cut too close, but just close enough. You are going to want to get some lubricant for your clippers. It keeps the motor running smooth, and it makes the clippers cut a lot better as well. So I'm going to turn them on, and we're going to go ahead, shake the bottle up, and spray it right along the area of the blade. And I don't know if you guys heard that difference, but it just kicked up this motor a little bit faster. And also be sure not to spray too much, because if it drips all the way down to the motor, you're going to blow the motor out of your trimmers. What I do is every time when I line up my beard, I always start under my neck at the very center. I then line it up all the way to the end, do the same thing on the bottom, and then I have a guide to know where I want to line up the, you know, the side of my beard. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Turn these on, get the beard out the way so I can see. In addition, when you use the clippers, you want to go like this and go down slightly. You don't need to go all the way down your neck, because at the end, when you make that guideline, you're going to come from the bottom and go up to clean it up. Putting the clippers like this against your skin all the way down, you're putting yourself at risk to cut yourself, depending on how sharp your blade is. So just, you know, just tap to form that line just a little bit, then go back and clean it up this way. The reason this is on here, this is a guard. The actual moving cutting blade is on the inside. So if that inside part is up against your neck, like I said, you could hurt yourself. So be advised. Now that I have a guideline up under my neck, I'm going to go ahead and match this line right here with the side. Just to make sure I'm getting a more fine line on the side versus using a pick, that's when I actually like to use my Kent comb here. And I'll use the small side to comb it. There it is, you guys can see. Sometimes I like to start from the bottom, like angling my beard, like tapping it right here and going up. But lately I've noticed that it's perfect down here at the bottom, but then when I get towards the top, I might take it in a little too much. So now I kind of like to start, you know, up here at the top to make sure this is as wide as it, you know, can possibly be, to make the beard look as full as possible. And then I just trim it down along the side. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing right now. And due to the way my bathroom is set up, it's kind of hard to cut this side. This one I can just turn my head and just cut one hand. This side I actually have to hold my face because I don't have a mirror on this side of my room, only on this side. Just to make sure I really got it, even though it does look nice, I'm going to go ahead and comb it. Make sure I'm still on the mark and there's no hairs going over the line. Because you know what happens when them hairs pass that gun line, boss. They will be cut. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I ain't going to mess with it too much. It looks like the line is pretty good. Lately, what I've been kind of noticing is I might take it too far down right here, and then in order for it to match up, I have to, you know, cut some of the beard off right here to make it line up. Since I've noticed that, what I've been doing is kind of starting up here at like the highest point of the beard and then lowering it down to match the mustache. And I'm not too sure how long ago my camera cut off. I wish it would make a noise or something when it's almost running out of juice or running out of record time. Anyways, if you guys didn't see, we're picking up from where we did right here. Just took the trimmers, lined it up lightly, doing the same thing on this side, and then we're going to go back and hit it with the straight edge. I'm going to bust out the good old shave secret right here, right? Wet the face up where we're getting ready to shave. Go ahead and add 2 to 3 drops of this in the palm of your hand and rub that onto your face. This stuff not only smells great, but it's going to allow the blade to go smooth across your face without running into any stops. It'll just smooth cut it off. I started out with an eyebrow trimmer to line my beard up before I ever touched the razor. I practiced with that. Once I got that down, I wanted some extra crispy lines. That's when I jumped up to the razor. Now the razor I'm going to be using today is the same razor that I've been using since the beginning of time. This is the Parker SR1. It's been working for me during the 2-3 years that I've been had this beard. And it's still going great. It has the blades that can be removed, so if it ever goes dull, just switch the blade out. And that's the benefit over using this, which is technically called a Razorette or a Shavette versus an actual straight razor where you cannot change the blades. And I've actually made a video about that if you guys want more information by hitting the link in the card that pops up. I like to start right here where the line is more flat than anything, and then I'll equal that out to the mustache as well as around the corner right here. As you guys can see, that line is forming. I'll cut down, then I'll switch it around and cut up as well. It's kind of hard to get in the corner since I can't, turn my head to the side and also look straight. So it's easier if you just turn the blade to the side and cut in a different direction. And it doesn't take much pressure at all, guys. You barely tap on the hairs and they're coming off. Again, I don't have the good lens on my camera right now for you guys to see super close up, but as you guys can see, the hair is definitely coming off. Small little pieces of hair make a big difference overall with the crispiness of your beard lineup. Alright, my bad, y'all. The camera cut off on me right as I was finishing up, but just trust me, the end result came out super clean, as it usually does. Anyways, I'm jumping over to this screen capture right now, showing you guys a little update on my website. I've been making a little bit of changes. You guys may not see it all on the mobile, but if you're on the desktop version, this is what the website looks like. Again, we are on BRDGNG.com. As you guys can see, clicking this, you'll be able to see a playlist of all the videos on my channel, so you can watch them all directly from the main page. Not too sure if you guys have ever clicked on it to watch it from here, since most of you guys do watch directly from YouTube. Anyways, you guys can go ahead and sign up for the mailing list. I actually just started sending out things, and I will be updating you guys more with the different products. And when I figure out some stuff to get, coupons and exclusives and stuff like that for you guys for free, I will be sending out more. Actually, I may be doing that soon. So if you guys are not signed up for the mailing list, go ahead and do that. And if you want to unsubscribe, feel free to as well, because I do not want to spam anybody. But if you signed up, I'm just guessing that you want to know more, so I'm going to be emailing you guys more. But there's an unsubscribe button. You guys can do that as well. Thanks for sticking around, though, if you're still here. Anyways, what you see on the website is different products and stuff. This is stuff that I make by hand and, different stuff like that. It's going to send you to my other website, which is ndm9one.com. You'll be able to see here all the products that I've used, all the products that I've tested, the products that I recommend. But the updated part is now going to be this vlog section here. When you come here, it's kind of like a quick glimpse of what's actually on my YouTube. You can see the subscribers. You can subscribe directly from the site. Contact me here. You can see the title of the video. You can watch the video on the website, get a description, and all the products that I talk about in that certain video will now be listed underneath. As an update, what I tried to send in my first email, I don't think it went too well. As in, I don't think all the attachments went into the email I tried to send. But anyways, this is what I shipped out to the people that was in the mailing list not too long ago. Different products right here that I was suggesting for Father's Day. At this point, it may or may not be too late, but it doesn't really matter, because the same gifts that you can get somebody for Father's Day, you can get it on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Anytime is a good time to get any of these products. So go ahead and take a look at that, as well as some other stuff that's on here. I think I'm gonna start doing this more than I have before. It's just a lot easier to write up a quick, blog post and get some ideas and stuff out there to you guys when I do not have time to actually edit and record a full-on video. So with that being said, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button if you guys found this video helpful in any way. If you guys have any suggestions of what you would like me to record or discuss next, feel free to hit a comment in the description with that information, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks.